Welcome to Soundbites, Alarm Will Sound's video series where we delve into our favorite music. I'm Alan Pierson. Donnacha Dennehy's The Hunger sets journals by a 19th century American traveler named Asenath Nicholson, who traveled to Ireland at the peak of the Irish famine and wrote about her experience. In a particularly powerful passage, Asenath, played here by Katherine Manley, recalls stumbling upon the grave of a young girl and trying to understand how the dogs she sees could be so healthy amidst such human suffering, when she realizes, to her horror, that the dogs are being sustained by the remains of people who have starved. The instrumental music that underscores Asenath's narrative resonates with and amplifies the character's emotions. Let's break down how Donnacha achieves this. The harmony restlessly alternates between two key areas a half step apart, B minor and B flat minor. While these two key areas are conventionally thought of as being remote from one another, the dominant chord in B minor, which is F sharp major, shares two common tones with a B flat minor chord, which lets Donnacha slide back and forth between these two key areas. Moving between these two key areas causes an unsettling and unstable feeling in the music, which resonates with Asenath's feelings at this disturbing situation.
I shall never forget.
And Donnacha's orchestration further amplifies the musical uneasiness of these shifting key areas. Instead of just holding out the chords as I did on the piano, the instruments fill out each harmony with frenetic, unpredictable arpeggios. So instead of just hearing, say, the dominant and tonic chords in B minor, you hear the players doing something like this. Not only does this add nervous energy to the sweeping vocal line, it also allows Donnacha to blur the transitions between these dominant and tonic harmonies. It's like the difference between painting a large square and painting lots of little dots, which suggest a square. Because each harmony is made up of many fast-moving notes, Donnacha can transition from one harmony to another by introducing a few notes of the new harmony amid a great many notes of the old one, and then shift that balance until it's the new harmony that dominates. This harmonic ambiguity resonates with the sense of confusion and disorientation that Asenath feels at what she is experiencing. And when these flickering, restlessly shifting harmonies sound against Kate's singing, the result is one of the most powerful passages in The Hunger. After all of these shifting harmonies going back and forth between B minor and B flat minor, we settle for a moment on B flat minor. And this is when Donnacha introduces a second voice, the legendary traditional Irish singer Iarla Ó Lionáird, who here represents the Irish people that Asenath encounters on her journey. And while we seem to have settled harmonically, Iarla's arrival is going to change things. Kate again sings "I Shall Never Forget," but she is joined now by Iarla. It is a moment of connection between these two characters who have come together from across an ocean, across a language divide, and from vastly different circumstances. And when they come together, Donnacha introduces one more harmonic twist to the section. he moves us into spectral tuning. Now let's talk about what spectral tuning is. Just like how white light is actually composed of many colors, any note on an instrument is actually made up of a bunch of other pitches. For instance, listen to Miles play this B flat on his bass. We can actually filter his sound so that you can more clearly hear each of the pitches hidden inside. These notes inside of Miles's B flat can be used to make a chord which the whole group can play. The notes in this chord are tuned differently from what we're all used to hearing in normal equal temperament, which is what you hear on a piano. And if you hear these two chords side by side, you'll hear what a different color that unconventional spectral tuning gives. Here's the equal tempered version of that chord. And here's the spectral version. Okay. But there's one more twist here to the harmony that underscores Iarla's entrance. Rather than have us just play that B-flat spectral harmony, Donnacha changes a single note, making the D natural into a D flat, which changes the harmony from B-flat major into B-flat minor. But as he did earlier, these chords are orchestrated into wild arpeggiations, which makes this moment even more magical and otherworldly. The connection between these two people from different worlds is expressed by this sudden appearance here of this otherworldly spectral tuning. And at the end of this passage, Donnacha surprises us with one final unexpected and dramatic transition, landing us back in B minor, where we began the section, unambiguously for the very first time. This dramatic modulation and new musical assertiveness reflects a change of Asenath's mindset, from horror at what she is seeing to outrage at the inaction of those who she believes could save the Irish people. Everything that Donnacha is doing here with harmony, with instrumental texture, and with tuning serves the underlying emotional narrative of Asenath's journey. And when it all comes together, it creates a stunningly beautiful and haunting musical moment that is at the emotional core of The Hunger.